Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Pool.
And this is Sanex.
We're bringing you the round of 8 to the FRB Grand Tournament. I'm very excited to see how these matches play out today. How are you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing fantastic. I am so stoked about these, particularly since like the players that have advanced have definitely been some of the most skilled players that are
Yeah,
going to be taking part in this.
yeah, absolutely. I'm very, very excited. Obviously, kind of getting the weeds whacked out of the of the player pool. Not that they're
I don't know, we
weeds
didn't really have
necessarily.
any weeds overall.
Yeah,
It's definitely been an only the strongest survive type tournament
yeah.
there. Particularly people like Gonzi and Rainbow and stuff like that, really playing for keeps, showing no mercy, and really like going for blood as soon as they saw the opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. So, pretty excited to see how it goes. Shout out to everybody. It's good to see you guys back in here again, even though MLG is going on.
Yeah, I
In
do want to issue a very special thank you to everybody who is tuning in to us either instead of or in addition to MLG. I know it's very, very tempting to go and watch those folks. I'll probably be doing it immediately after
yeah,
we're done right here. But let's be honest, FRB is pretty freaking sweet. So I think it's a good decision that everybody
yeah.
is here.
I mean, come on, you get to see normal StarCraft 2 every day. Like, so what if it's the greatest player in the world? No big deal. It's
Yep.
FRB. Anyways, so yeah,
Alrighty.
we're both very, very excited to see how this does turn out. Um, just go ahead and give a shout out to our sponsors, I guess, before we begin.
Mhm.
Cybersports.tv, you guys are awesome. Viewers, you should definitely check them out. Really, really great site for scheduling, or I guess, yeah, scheduling pro events, esports events. They basically have like a Google Calendar type thing that shows you events that are currently going on, that will be going on in the future. I believe that we're posted on there, so really cool
Yep.
site.
Yeah, also to Your.Pro, who's going to be helping us with a giveaway, which is coming up soon. If you're interested in that giveaway, it's going to be based on predicting who is going to win the final rounds. There's going to be in the next 2 weeks, we're going to have what the grand finals and then also the third and fourth place match coming up. So obviously, you can't predict that quite yet, but if you want to get a head start on it, you can go to the Twitter account, which is FRB Grand Tourney, and just make an account there, and we'll have a couple more details on that in the next week as we get a little bit closer to actually reaching the finals. And they've very generously contributed a really nice prize pool. Actually, you can get things like a Korean StarCraft account,
Yeah.
stuff like that. So definitely check out Your.Pro, make an account. You can bet on StarCraft matches, win their kind of currency that they run with. It's really awesome.
Yep. Also, shout out to Peep Mode, which is a really cool way to play not only FRB games, but also just custom games in StarCraft 2. That was a nice. It's me! No, just a really cool way to play SE2. It got some cool observer tools, and you guys should definitely check it out. I've actually used Peep Mode to play games. It's a lot of fun. I have to admit, it is. It definitely adds a little more than just let's start a game, play, and it's over to your typical your games each day. Also, I want to shout out to Genesis Web Solutions for making this awesome overlay. As you can see here, excellent job, Joe. We really appreciate the help. And is there anything else that you wanted to talk about before we get started?
I just really quickly wanted to do a very, very fast introduction to FRB. I'm assuming that most of the people who are tuning in here instead of to MLG probably know it, but in case there's just a couple people who don't quite know what FRB is and saw the tournament and were like, hey, I want to go check that out. FRB means fewer resources per base, and so on all of these maps, there tends to be a lot of bases, but each one has 25% less money. This encourages the players to kind of spread out more, to actually have to split up their army and to play almost an aggressive macro style rather than going for one base all-ins, rather than getting just a couple of bases, maxing out on your death ball, and then going and hitting your opponent
Yeah.
till one of you dies. And
Yeah.
so that's what this tournament's all about. We've attracted 16 really awesome players. We're now in the round of 8. You can check out all of the previous games at www.youtube.com/wiseoldsenex. You can see all the VODs. And moving in right now, we're going to be seeing the round of 8 with all the players who advanced to that first set of
All
matches.
right, guys, we will be back in just a moment.